It's in a good way, because on that walk to the ring, you have the absolute realization that, you know, if it crosses your mind again, you can get hurt here. You can get shamed in front of your friends and your family. You can be embarrassed. You can be badly injured. I mean, if you're thinking about swinging your sword around and wearing your cool hat, maybe you don't worry about it.
Kim looking for his first victory as a professional. Moriyama, he tasted that first victory a long time ago.
Yeah, he has 11 of them. And this is, Kim is coming off a draw at Cage Impact Tokyo, and he lost his first fight. Both those fights are at 135. Actually, this may be Moriyama's debut at 35. He's fought at 45 before. So, but it's a rare lopsided matchup for Deep. Possibly it took place at the last minute as Moriyama's opponent came out. So, for Kim, an opportunity to fight a very experienced fighter. For Moriyama, maybe you can either get in there and get this job done, or you can try out some new skills.
I am confident that Kim has probably lifted some weights in his life as he lifts Moriyama up and puts him down to the canvas.
Yeah, and for Moriyama, you know, those first minute or two for any fighter is risky, and fighting anybody. You know, you're fighting a guy who, without a win here, he can land that hard punch just as well as anybody else on your cold chin.
Oh, and a knee by Kim.
Not sure what the infraction was.
Maybe no knees to the head of a downed opponent.
And they said, oh, his knee was down. I love the way they acted out in a way so the audience can tell.
Yeah, that's great.
In that old pro wrestling style. Watch this. His knee's down. Oh, yes. Loss against Hasegawa, and he put him to sleep. So Kim is looking to be the second to do that on a night of otherwise very close matchups.
He probably saw that fight, and he said anything is possible.
Yeah, now
he takes it down to the ground once again.
And he's landed the heaviest shot, and he's got 2 takedowns. So if you're Ho Jun Kim, you're like, well, you know what? Maybe I'm cut out for this. He takes the back.
Looking for the rear choke early is Kim. Will he be able to get the tap? Moriyama forced to turn. He doesn't know what the best option is, as Kim is all over him.
Yeah, Kim had a chance for 2 big punches. Moriyama is switching now, a body triangle. You got to turn that to the other side, put that foot on the ground. So if he stays here for any length of time, he's going to be in trouble.
Kim chipping away. Moriyama.
Yeah, he now puts it on that side.
Yep.
Yeah. Kim turns him back again. Kim also has the foot underneath the hip. It's a nice body triangle here. Gives it up for a moment to come to the mount.
A bad decision, and continues to punch while he is in transition.
The only issue is that without experience, and we've kind of established that he doesn't have a ton. He looks fantastic here. It's just, is he going to wear himself out mentally or physically going after it so hard? Because Moriyama will not wear out. This is a man, with 8 KOs in his 11 wins. He's looking for a guillotine. He's up nice and high, and he'll readjust even higher.
Looks like he might be slipping, but no. Moriyama squeezing.
Oh, there's nice. He's going to readjust. So you see a bit of ear there. When you see a bit of ear, you see a little... Wow, it's deep. Chances are your brain's getting some blood, and you're okay. You don't have to tap out.
Kim manages to escape the guillotine choke. Well, Moriyama attacked from this position.
You might see up kicks here as well.
Instead, Moriyama just tries to find his way up.
He's going for the knee of the downed opponent once again. It's like, oh, it's all right, man.
Body.
Yeah. I don't know, you know. Sometimes the referees and Deep will get involved a little more than we need them. Kim looks good, though. Barely sweating, not breathing hard. Just kind of into the chin region. Oh, yeah. At least he sold it.
Mariyama's grabbing his chin, saying, "Oh, he hit me there." It didn't look like he hit him there.
Well, remember Josh Koscheck?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah, or when Josh Koscheck got kneed in the eye and then they showed it down. It was like, hey, you didn't get kneed in the eye. Liar. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. This is a tough sport. Moriyama, if he stays composed here and lets this kid get a little too excited, you know, he may be able to catch him coming in.
And there we see him trying to land that left hook. Kim, though, starting to land. That will, but close to it.
Yeah, Murayama's gotta stay calm here if he's going to turn these tables. It's a great story. You love to see it when a young guy with no wins can come in here and do well against a veteran. But the scary thing about getting too excited about it is you know that veteran has experience and ways to find a way to win. And you know, now he's got double underhooks, and he's going to look at that. Kim gets one.
But at the same time, for Kim, he sees Moriyama and how many times he's been inside of the ring, and it's like, well, he's gone through so many training camps. This guy is going to be damaged. He's going to be easy pickings.
Yeah, and there he lands a nice right hand. And a nice knee.
But Moriyama, head hunting, looking for that big left hook. Trying to land that single leg.
Murayama's just looking the slightest bit fatigued, or at least not fresh at the very least. And that's when you start thinking, you know, jumping up on the ropes and spinning your sword around. Was that the best idea before he had a fight?
Oh, but that knee dazed Kim momentarily. Moriyama starting to come on as the round comes to an end. Just as Moriyama's starting to hit his groove.
Yeah, but it was Kim who definitely, look at this. Couple punches, slip, bang. Right hand. There was a right hand by Moriyama. I think that phased him a little bit as well. And Kim did a nice job when he had his opportunities here. Really, through one round, you got to think it's Ho Jun Kim who's you know, made the bigger impression. Nice knee to the body there. And look to the head as well. There's a nice one to the head.
And if you're in the corner of Kim, what type of advice are you giving him?
Man, at a stage like this of his career, you know, the top coaches, you often observe them, you know, dealing more with his mental state than the skills. You know, hey, you're doing great, man. Let's not get overexcited. You know, you see the best coaches doing that often, and that feels like a good idea. You know, when recently I saw Faraz Sahabi, GSP's coach and coach of TriStar, in the locker room with a few young fighters, and he was having a lot of fun with them, keeping them loose and keeping them not letting them get overly excited.
And right now, it looks like Moriyama not getting overly excited, but he slams a couple of knees into the body of Kim. Kim trying to respond, now throwing some uppercuts, but it's Moriyama who continues to land with that the knee to the body. Kim now trying to tie up, takes the back of Moriyama. What can he do from this position?
Man, he can just drive knees up the back like he's doing right here, and then slide his right leg straight and just spin him to the ground, or use his own weight to drag him down. If he doesn't have an arsenal of suplexes and other trip takedowns, he can just drag him to the ground using his own weight. All right, he's going to look for the single. Little bit of a loose single, back to the double underhooks. Going to try to drag him down with everything he has. One hole. We've seen Kim get a few takedowns, but his ground game looked a little bit better than his takedown game is looking here in round two.
Finding some success, turning in. Kim now getting that clinch, trying to load up, trying to land that perfect knee, and there we see it.
Beautiful. Leads with one to the leg to get him thinking, and then throws the shot to the head.
And that drags him down to the ground, and Kim, though, just landing those punches to the body. Is this wise?
He is going to eat a couple of big shots here. If he doesn't do something, he needs his hands high here. Murayama's coming on. He's starting to go, oh yeah, right, I'm better than this guy. And he's starting to perform that way.
Kick to the body, trying to target that liver, and Kim backs away.
Yeah.
That could have hurt him.
Backs away with the mouth open. It did hurt him. You know, if it hurts you, and it empties that diaphragm. Look, he's loading up here. And he knows it. The shots to the body hurt him. Oh.
And a thunderous knee to the midsection. Drops Kim to the canvas.
Murayama's going to finish this fight.
And look at this. It is all over. It is the experience of Murayama that saves him and allows him to get this victory here in the second round in impressive form.
Man, you know, he just found a way. Like, it wasn't going super well. It wasn't his night in the stand-up. And it wasn't really his night in the grappling. So he said, what other skills do I have? Let's get this clinch and see how that goes. And that's what experience will buy you, man. We're going to take a look at a replay here. It's the body shots, and that's what he's dealing with right now. Yes, he took some shots to the head, but watch. He's like, man, how about the clinch? Ooh, he felt that one. You can see he's still scrambling, but there's no air in there. Once that hits the diaphragm, oh, big right hand. That's the end of the night right there. Little shin instep across the face as well. Just experience, man. That's what won that fight for him.
Murayama holding the arm of his opponent in the air, saying, look, this guy had no experience, but he came to fight and he came to perform. When we come back, the former lightweight champion will be in action. Deep six.